Greetings members. I trust you're all well and having a great start of the morning. It's 5 a.m. nearly 5 a.m. It's nearly 5 a.m. 4th of August, Friday, and then today we have NFP. So guys, if you know, every time when we have NFP, I come back with another analysis that we prepare for the upcoming market. So today, 2:30 South African Standard Time, we have NFP. And then if you're new to this channel, make sure that you hit the thumbs up, make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, share, and watch other videos for some banger videos in the future. Set your notification bell as well. So without any further ado, let's jump on USDJPY because USDJPY will have the most impact compared to other pairs. Actually, all pairs will have the impact, but the USD focuses on USD pairs, especially the pair that has USP, the code currency and the base currency. So looking at the daily chart, currently I'm looking at the USDJPY that has been dominant for quite some time. So we've seen USDJPY breaking out of this downward trend, correcting, continuing with the upward trend, and then pulling back a couple of weeks back, testing the previous demand zone with the first touch, second touch, and seeing more buyers coming in, breaking out of the high. So currently I'm expecting on the 4-hour, let's see the 4-hour, I'm expecting just a pullback, because considering that the price broke out and it haven't tested this previous breakout, so I'm looking for a pullback, and hopefully the pullback could come just before the event, and then we could start to take buys from here, or the pullback price could just spike to the upside from here. You understand? I'm targeting that price could come at 141.450, then I'll start to buy, and then from there we'll be targeting $144.946 region. Let's see the 1 hour. So this is the ideal movement that we could get today, as the moving average is below price currently. So continuing, I thought let's look at the charts and read and understand the price. So currently I'm on investing.com on and looking at the non-farm payrolls here. That's where you check your events. Non-farm payrolls measures the change in the number of people employed during the previous month. So currently the actual reading is a negative 209,000, and then the forecast is 225k. So a higher than expected reading should be taken as a positive. So the expected reading, this is the expected reading, you understand? So the actual amount is this one. So if the higher than expected reading is taken as a bullish, so this amount should have been more than 225 in order for us to take it as a bullish, but currently it is not. It is less than 225,000. So NFP could potentially sell according to these readings, you understand? So talking technically, and then as well unemployment rate, so this one as well could be a difference thing, as the prices are the same, and then this could result in NFP being bullish. So you saw the fundamental part. So the technical part is bullish on my side, as the moving averages are below price, and price have been on an uptrend for quite some time, with the candlesticks looking really good for a new continued uptrend. But however, I could be totally wrong. And we could see price just rolling over, just breaking out and just rolling down there, you understand, to 138 or 140. I could totally be wrong. So if you are a seller, you could start to look to take sales. And as well, when I trade, if something happens, I can change my decision immediately. So today I'm thinking I'm going to use modifications or market direction. Now on GBPUSD on the daily time frame, we see that GBPUSD has been on an uptrend. So what happened yesterday? I missed making money. I missed the GBP event interest rates. I thought it was going to be at 13.15, but it was at 13 at 1 p.m. So I missed it. So currently we have a doji candlestick, or dragonfly doji, closing and opening with a bullish. but the trend has already broken out of the upside, so a little pullback to test the previous zone could be likely before the long-term continued downtrend. So this, we had a consolidative state, we had price breaking out, pulling back, impulsing to the downside. That's the first stage. So currently we're seeing a pullback. We could possibly get a more enhanced pullback, or we could just drop from here, considering what the US dollar will be doing as well. But currently I'm seeing a head, first shoulder, and a second shoulder. So this is a what do we call it, a reversal pattern. So it could be totally wrong, and then price could just spike, break out of this high there, and just target more at $1.288 region and continue with those in those lines. So currently I'm seeing prices broken. It's haven't broken out of this daily chart, the daily horizontal. It's still below. So once price break out of 1.27456, then we could consider it possibly about to on a bullish territory, considering the reversal pattern. But once you get a pullback here and a certain candlestick, that could be obviously otherwise. But for now, I'm currently looking for potential pullback, test the previous zone, and then from there a slight drop. Now looking at the EURUSD on the daily chart. On the EURUSD on the daily chart, we see that price have been on an uptrend for quite some time. We've seen that price was followed by a downtrend slightly a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks, 2 weeks back, I think. And then we've seen a breakout during the course of the week. Then currently we're experiencing a pullback on the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we see that price broke out of the neckline of this correction and then impulse to the downside. Currently it tested the demand zone and currently pulling back or correcting to test the previous zone. Let me go into 1-hour. So with my take here, I'm suggesting that we could see a little bit of a rise to the upside to test the previous zone at 1.0967. From there we could start to see sellers coming in and price dropping like a rock. So this is what I'm anticipating on the EURUSD. I could be wrong. Price could break and just rise to the upside. Okay, now let's take a moment and look at gold. So gold have been on a downtrend quite some time, but it's been on an up. It's been high. You understand? It's been high. Sell high, buy low. Gold price was dropping on a downtrend. Price eventually broke out. We see price retest the previous highs and then potentially correcting. You understand? I think this is a corrective phase, and then eventually we seen even that price broke out of the low of the so-called correction phase. Currently price is trading just below $1941 region, and then yesterday we closed with a candlestick like a doji candlestick. So on the 4-hour time frame, a slight pullback to test the previous breakout cannot be cleared off. So a slight pullback to test the previous breakout, from there a continued sell, because currently we're experiencing a downtrend. You see that high sellers coming in, breaking out, pullback, sell, breakout again, test, breakout, pullback, then continue with this flow on the 1-hour. So a slight pullback to test the previous zone, then we drop, considering what the US dollar is doing. And then currently let's look at the USDCHF on the 4-hour time frame. Let's look at slightly the daily. Okay, the daily. Take a look at the daily. I'm seeing something interesting on the USDCHF on the daily time frame. Take a look at this high. Price broke out of this high. Since even this one, it broke out of it with a quite 4 days of dropping, of a decline, and then we found support, more buyers coming in, then currently we're looking to test. We haven't got a pullback, we haven't got an impulse pullback continuation. So currently price, I'm anticipating that it'll spike to test the previous breakout, then it could sell from there possibly. So this is what I'm seeing on the 4-hour. So in the 4-hour, a potential slightly drop to the downside a bit to test the previous breakout, or just give it a clear test book entry, then we could buy from here at 0.87057, then continue with the upward trend to test the previous breakout. But the USDCHF has been on a downtrend for quite some time. And then the possible target, oh flip, now I changed my chart to bars. Okay, so the possible target for this run could be at $0.89 region. So before we continue, let's jump to the COT data, commitment of traders data. So I'll be introducing this and teaching you guys how I understand the COT data. So the COT data stands for commitment of traders data. Remember, there are multiple traders and individuals as well as asset managers trading in the financial markets. It's a broad market with a trading volume of about 6.6 trillion US dollars being traded in a day. So here, when you want to check the COT, just type CFTC commitments of traders report, then you type on the long-term finance or financial long-term, then you'll see. And then firstly, come to the US index futures. Come to the US index futures, right? And then you will see that here, this asset manager. So on the asset manager, that's where you focus on. So this amount, and this amount, they are calculated accordingly, long and then short, right? So when the direction of the long or short, the number is low, then the market will follow the low price, because institutional investors, they tend to, like, with the low reading of 6,000, they are trading lots of money, and then the other retail traders, they are trading with less amounts of money, so the market will obey their direction. This could include central banks, politics, and other hedge funds institutions. So currently the reading is 6,012 on the long side, and then 7,357 on the short side. The short is when the price is selling, the long is when the price is buying or anticipated to buy. So with this said, currently the reading on the USD dollar index, the long, the price will respect this long, you understand? So today's price will be long, bullish, hence why I'm saying we are buying USDJPY. You can continue to check others. Let me see what we can find here. Maybe Euro, maybe JPY, Euro, short-term rate, not the Fed funds, Chicago, okay. US 10-year yield. Then someone speaking about US 10-year yield, but I haven't understood it. But I'm currently under doing research, so possibly I'll come and explain how to supplement your trading by understanding US yields, 10-year yield, 5-year yield, 2-year yield. Let's see, it's a long list of financial stocks and markets and Forex as well. I'm not getting the USD, no, the GBP, okay, Euro, JPY, not. This one, Euro, okay, Euro FX Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So currently on the Euro, the asset manager, this is the Euro FX. So we see long short, so 491,076. So price will respect the short, the 76,000 of sellers, not the 490,000 of buyers, considering what the dollar is saying and what we are seeing on the technical. So there you have it, guys, for the commitment of traders. Let's continue to the charts. Lastly, taking a look at the US 500. This pair is also known as S&P 500 trends. Sorry, crazy. S&P 500. So it also correlates with the NASDAQ. What the NASDAQ does, the US 500 follows later, maybe 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, but it's the 500 companies that are on NAS 100 companies, they are also on the Nasdaq. The 500 companies that are on the US 500 are also on Nasdaq, so they are correlating. So the S&P has been on an uptrend for quite some time. We've seen a breakout with a gap that is actually frightening me, but something could possibly happen. We could see a slight drop and then possibly go close the gap later. But currently, price is out of that uptrend. Even if you look at the demand and supply, you see that on the 4-hour, the demand zone was broken. So buyers failed to continue the uptrend. Sellers came in strong, and then currently we had a impulse. Currently we're waiting for a potential pullback. So a pullback to this zone at $4,538 region could result in sellers coming in and being attracted to this asset or stock. Then they'll index, actually they'll put their stop loss there and start to sell. So you could see this this index drop like a rock. The potential target could be at around possibly this high here, 4437, or even further to this low, 4381. So guys, there you have it. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, set your notification bell for the next video, and good luck for NFP. This will help me with the algorithm so that they can the YouTube can distribute this video to other viewers, and then so other people can learn on what you're doing. I'll be trading NFP today 2:30. I might be going live on my Facebook account or Instagram account. My Facebook is Worldwide FX Brethren. Worldwide FX Brethren, with about 255 followers, and my Instagram is Worldwide FX with 1,450 or 1,488 followers. So around 15 minutes past 2 I could go live. I'm not sure, but it's possible. So I'll be trading modifications or I'll be trading market direction. I'll just see. Cheers guys. Subscribe.